can choose from $100 cash back or 90 days with no payments. Just take a United Auto Loan for a spin. Visit unitedfcu.com/justdrive today. United Federal Credit Union. We get you.
Goodbye, guessing. Hello, confidence. So long, stress. Hello, security. Farewell, running to the bank. Hello, banking from anywhere. Get a quick view of your balance, block lost debit cards, and quickly deposit checks anywhere, anytime with the highly rated Arvest Go mobile app from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
Are you sure you want to do this? Man, bang.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Pat Walker Theater. Please respect that all of Springdale School's campuses are tobacco and alcohol free. Also, please note where the closest illuminated exit is. At this time, we ask that all cell phones be silenced or turned off as the event is being professionally recorded. If your child becomes restless, please accompany them to the lobby where the event is live streamed. Thank you for your patronage and enjoy the show.
Buenas tardes, damas y caballeros. Bienvenidos al Teatro Pat Walker. Por favor, respecte que todas las escuelas de Springdale Schools están libres de tabaco y alcohol. Además, tenga en cuenta dónde está la salida limonada más cerca. En este momento pedimos que todos los teléfonos celulares se silencien o se apaguen y que el evento se está grabando profesionalmente. Si su hijo se vuelve inquieto, acompáñelo al lobby donde se realiza la transmisión en vivo del evento. Gracias por su patronicio y disfruten del espectáculo.
Yagoin ralap ngan kom ka jojo. Komi jiru waine ngan Pat Walker Theater. Jojum claim college alip campo joko an Springdale. Chugolgo enwot ke echala kajarawan ragin karak yum Chicago ye. Parenwot jojum lale ijo ebago yo kimi kalikar chea in chicken rojalako. Ilo yenin chikachidak po aleben talabon ko rankun. Enwot ke yin chek rakodie. Elange ajurio lijum en ajmogum chijadot jojum pogalak ngan labio yimrech parpjagi programming. Komol kanam nat karajar yim echuanieneo enach lemonananganyok.
Good evening and Merry Christmas to everyone. It's my pleasure to welcome you all here to the Pat Walker Theater at Springdale High School. What a wonderful facility to be able to have a wonderful evening of Christmas music and really get to showcase all of the hard work that all of our students have done. I'm Michael Shepard. I'm the principal at Lakeside, and on behalf of Chelsea Jennings, who is the principal at Sonora Middle School, and Mr. Aaron Tenen, who is assistant principal and back here with us tonight, it's my pleasure to welcome you here for what's going to be an evening of a whole lot of really fun and awesome music and a showcase of a lot of really hard work of all of our students. A couple of thank yous before we get started. First of all, a big thank you to our band directors, Mr. Zach Whitworth, Angel Malden, Colby Palmore, who have worked a lot with our students. In fact, I was just talking to Mr. Whitworth a second ago, and he said they've been working on a lot of these things since October to get them ready for you. So our students, our directors have been working really, really hard on the things that you're getting ready to hear tonight. Also, a big thank you to Springdale High School, Julia Stevens and Sarah Mendoza, not only for hosting this event, but also for how closely they work with our programs and with our students. They work almost every day with our students. Our band programs are one of the most aligned programs from middle school, junior high, all the way up through high school to give your students the very best of opportunities in fine arts, and especially in bands and choir too, if they're part of those. Just a reminder before we get started that tonight's event is live streamed on YouTube. And so if you want to go back, if you want to hold up your phones and record it, that's okay. But if you'd rather see it on a professional recording later, then it is professionally recorded on YouTube. You can go back and just search YouTube, search for tonight's event, and you can see it. You can also send it to your aunt that lives in California or anywhere around the world. They can watch tonight's concerts and see all of our performers. And so at this point, I'll turn it over to Mr. Zach Whitworth and the Sonora Middle School Band.
Thank you so much for coming out this evening to support our community and our Sonora side of the music program here for the Eastdale. First, our band does not rehearse together. This is their first time being together. Normally, we are all in like instrument classes, meaning only flutes, only clarinets, only saxophones, and so on. For these kids to come together, they've done a great deal of work to make sure they could learn their puzzle pieces and put it all together, give you a big picture. While they're in their classes, they are instructed to learn a class song to perform a solo for you, and we'll feature each of those sections now. First, we'll begin with the flutes and work our way all the way down to the percussion. Under direction of Miss Sarah Mendoza, the flutes will now perform for you Ode to Joy. The next two groups to perform will be the clarinets and the saxophones under direction of Miss Angel Malden. The last of our woodwinds to perform will be the bassoons doing Good King Wenceslas. Moving on from our woodwinds, we will now move to our brass and our percussion. I, Mr. Whitworth, am the brass instructor, followed by Mr. Palmore is the percussion instructor. However, he is backstage right now warming up his group. So I will be the conductor for the next groups. before we move on to our final tune, I have a great deal of thank yous and just so many people to thank, because this does not happen alone. I'm at Sonora Middle School as the, quote, band director, but this does not happen alone by myself. Thankfully, I have a great flute instructor, Mrs. Sarah Mendoza, Miss Angel Malden, who comes in and teaches the clarinets and saxophones for us, Mr. Colby Palmore, who takes care of percussion, and finally Mr. Stevens, who oversees the head of the program. All these individuals they play a huge role into this. Finally, our building administrators, Mr. Tenon, Mr. Barrett, and Ms. Jennings, thank you so much for your continued support to make sure our band program continues to grow and thrive. Finally, community, I need to thank you. We recently have done 2 big, major fundraisers. One things raised nearly over $11,000. So that is a huge thank you to you guys. I cannot thank you enough for what you have done for these children. My goodness. Finally, I need to give a huge thank you to Mr. Damon Donnell for making sure that we secure instruments into these students' hands. Our program has just continued to thrive in the past 4 years since I have been here. First, when I came in, we were struggling to meet 100 students, and now we are pushing 160. So this program has grown so much. Thank you for all the work and contributions you've made to this program to make sure it is growing. Music is alive and well here in Northwest Arkansas, and thank you very much for coming out tonight. Thank you. We have one more tune for you. This is a fun arrangement by an Arkansas composer named Brian Balmages. It features a lot of different tunes going on throughout the piece. We hope you enjoy this final tune called Festive Fanfare by Brian Balmages.
third row. Start going out that way, please. Out the back steps. Third row. Brian, wait. You're not row 3. Row 2, Richard.
There will be a brief set change, and then Lakeside's concert band will be out under direction of Mr. Colby Palmore shortly. Sonora Middle School parents, if you are waiting to pick up your children, you may exit out here on your left side, and there will be a hallway, and the children will be going out that way shortly. Thank you so much.
The group on stage right now is the concert band and symphonic band from Lakeside Junior High under the direction of Mr. Colby Palmore. Please welcome them to the stage.
Thank you very much. Like she said before, this is the symphonic band and the concert band on stage before you. The piece that you just heard is a march called Pride of the Regiment, and that was only the symphonic band that was playing. You might have noticed a couple people not playing. That was planned. That march specifically, we're going to continue working and perfecting that march a little bit for when we have a contest coming up in, I believe it's March. So that's just, we got a head start on one of our 3 pieces we're required to do. And so hopefully the next time you might hear that one more time. And when you do, it's going to be more precise is the hope, more everything. And they're already doing such a great job. The next piece that you're about to hear is called African Noel, and it will be both the concert band and the symphonic band both together. I hope you enjoy it. thank you very much. You've heard both mention of the symphonic band and the concert band. That right there was the second time I think they've ever rehearsed together. The concert and the symphonic band rehearsed at different times in the day. They rehearsed a little bit together at Lakeside today before we came over here after school. We did a little warm-up backstage before we came out here, and then we performed it. That was one of the first times, second or third time, that the whole group together as a whole played together. And I'm really kind of proud of the progress they're able to make in different classes and the maturity in the musicianship to be able to come and put those things together at the same time and create a great product. It's pretty amazing. Before we play our last piece, I want to do a quick thank you to the administration for allowing us to do what we do. Dr. Shepard and his whole team are fairly, thankfully, in the greatest way, hands-off in ways that we can just do exactly what we're supposed to do with the kids to create great products. And we're very thankful for that and for everything that he provides for us, him and Damon Donnell and all the people downtown. I'm also very thankful for the team I get to work with every single day. We have Julia Stevens and Sarah Mendoza at the high school, Kennedy Chastain and Logan Morris over at George we see regularly, James Hendricks over at J.O. Kelly, I see him every single day, Zach Whitworth, who you saw earlier at SMS, and then Angel Malden, who work very closely with because we're on the same campus, and she works with these guys too every single day. So I'm very thankful for the team, and finally for my wife for all the patience that she has to give for a band director. So thank you. This last piece we're going to play is called, I always get it wrong, Festive Finale. That's the name of it. So I hope you enjoy this last piece. Thank you for coming out, and please be ready for a quick set change in between. We'll make it as quick as possible, so please be patient with us. Thanks for coming out.
The group on stage now is the Lakeside Junior High Wind Ensemble under the direction of Angel Malden. Please welcome them to the stage.
That piece was Wintertide by Randall Standridge. It's just a fun kind of wintry piece that the kids really enjoy to play. Our next piece is called ElfCon 5. And if you can imagine it at the North Pole, the elves have realized that they have not packed Santa's sleigh, and they're trying to get it packed as quickly as possible. So this piece has a lot going on, and it's kind of crazy, and it kind of locks in at the end when we kind of get everything together. And I think they like this one the best of the ones we play. So our next piece is ElfCon 5. We got the sleigh loaded in time, don't worry. Okay, before we play our last piece, I want to recognize a couple of students. We've had jazz band tryouts, and we've had orchestra tryouts, which are a small group of kiddos. Matthew Jesse in the back, wave at us, Matthew. Made a second drum set for the All-Region Jazz Band, and he performed here last week with that. And we also had an alternate for the orchestra, Saleya Mertez on the bass. She's not going to wave. I would also like to thank some people before we play our last piece. This takes a lot of work and a lot of people to help it kind of go together. We have a lot of adjuncts that come help us. We have, I'm trying to get this ready. Chris Shelby works with our tubas. David Slutsky works with our French horns. Austin McFarland, our saxophones. Andrew Baker does our oboe. We have one oboe. Kevin Staggs, bass clarinet, and Luis Villanueva helps me with the clarinets. I work with the clarinets. Mr. Stevens and Miss Mendoza come over and work with our flutes and trumpets. Mr. Whitworth comes over and helps with our baritones and trombones, and Mr. Palmore does percussion. So these kids get sectionals every week, one-on-one, sometimes in small groups, and it takes a lot to make this work. So thank you to our adjuncts. Thank you to Dr. Shepard, Mr. Harn, Mr. Lookadoo, our administration team at Lakeside that support us and let us make music. I love working at Lakeside. It's the best place to work. And the kids are great, the teachers are great, and the admin is great. Thank you to Mr. Stevens and Miss Mendoza for helping us with these concerts tonight and coming over to Lakeside and working with our kids. And also the middle school. If you saw the middle school, they also come to the middle school and help. I'd also like to thank, I forgot, Miss Chastain is the band director at George. She comes over and works with our two bassoons on Mondays after school. So they're also getting some private lesson time. And it just takes a lot of people to make this work. So thank you all. Parents, thank you for letting us work with your students every day. It's wonderful, and we have a good time. Most of the time we have a good time. Our last piece that we're going to play is called Angels of Joy. I hope you all have a Merry Christmas. I know the kids are ready for a break, right? Yeah, and I think the teachers are too. So we're going to play Angels of Joy, and we'll be done.